Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me. Today we're going to start on this little journal, and I'm going to call it just a little Easter journal. And we're using just some of these index cards. These are some that they're pretty thin, as you can hear. They're not very thick at all, and I've had them in my stash forever. So it's time to do something with them. These are 6 by 4 by 6. Now, if you don't have index cards, you can do it without that. You don't have to have them. I just thought I would use the back of the index card like that, and that can be the journaling spot on there on the pages. And then I'm also using, and I have got lots of Etsy shares and Happy Mail here behind me, and I have just, as you know, I've been swamped and been way behind on everything. Really swamped. There was a swamp in my kitchen. But anyway, so I haven't got to share everything, but I wanted to share Terry's real quick with you because I'm going to be using some of it. Now, this is Terry's Paper Treasures on Etsy. I'll put her link below. Let's see. Happy Easter. I wanted to get these done because I think this one and one more has Easter kits in it, and I know it's still running late, but you guys go over and grab them because they're beautiful. Sorry for the delay, and hope you can still use the Easter themed digitals. Bless your heart, Terry. You're not the only one that's delayed. I hope this finds you healing well and safe. Well, I'm healing wonderfully, and I am safe. We just got to get the flood out of our house. You will find 3 sets of digitals. First, Easter faith-based kit, hide and seek, cute bunnies, and then Mother's Day celebration, daughters and sons. Each kit has ephemera, quads, and background papers along with the theme papers. Again, I hope they aren't too late to share with your wonderful followers. Have a blessed and happy Easter, Terry. Terry's Paper Treasures. Now, she also gave me a coupon code for you guys, and you can use this coupon code. I don't know what percentage off you'll get. I don't think she said. Did you, Terry? Did you tell me and I don't see it? Okay, I'm not seeing how much. And it could be here, and I'm just not finding it. But she gave me a coupon code for you guys, so go ahead and use it. Even if you get 5% off, won't that be good? Better than paying full price. It's TYMSE2022. And I think that stands for Thank You, Miss E 2022. But that is the code, and I will also put it down below right under her link. So you guys go over and check her Etsy store out and show her some support and love because she is a wonderful, wonderful person. All right. I'm going to show you this kit first because this is the one I'm going to be using. Now, this is also some material that she sent me. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if she colored this or maybe her daughter. I think her daughter is an artist. I'm not sure. I may be talking about 2 different people. But anyway, isn't that pretty? It looks like somebody painted it with some paint swatches. That's so pretty. I love it, Terry. Thank you. This kit is the Easter one, I do believe. Let's see if I can tell which is which. This may be first Easter, maybe. So I'm going to go through them. I'm not going to go too quick, but I'm not going to go too slow. Let's just put it that way. Aren't these cute, though? I love the way she does. Everything looks watercolored, and I love that. Sometimes, I mean, I love the other ones that people send me too, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you want a watercolor effect, especially if you're doing a little album or a little journal for a child, or, you know, a child's birthday or something like that. And this would be wonderful for your kids' Easter pictures. Will that not be? That is so cute. So look at that. So pretty. Look at those hiding under that basket. That's so cute. They're hiding from Mama. There. They're just darling. Love the watercolor effect. So pretty. And just a little smear of watercolor. Oh my goodness. Just very pretty. No, this one's called Hide and Seek. I just saw her little message right there. Hide and Seek. I guess those little bunnies are hiding from Mama. Hide and Seek. So cute. Let's see. Yeah, this one's still hide and seek. Look at that. in the basket. Won't that make a beautiful journal? Look at that. First page of a journal. Wow. Yes. I will definitely be doing a regular size journal with this. I probably won't get it done before Easter. Well, I know I won't, because Easter is Sunday, is it not? But, you know, if you're like me, I put my grandkids' pictures in a journal after Easter, so pretty, Terry. Yep, this is still hide and seek. I love the blues in this. So pretty. And look at that. Those journaling cards already cut for you. And then some belly bands. Very pretty, Terry. More ephemera. I'll be cutting out those and using those butterflies. You know that. And these. And then these are the quads, and they're called quads, and they're the ones that I'm using. They're about 4x6, I think, somewhere near that. Anyway, maybe not exactly 4x6. They're actually 5 1/4 by about 4, I think, or maybe mine. Let's see. Let me measure it right. There's your 5 1/2 by 4. So 4 by 5 1/2 is what size these are. Now I just copied this so that I would have a whole one to show you guys, but that's the ones that we're going to be using. They're just the right size for those cards. Isn't that pretty? Alright, and then this one I think is, yeah, this one is Mother, Daughter, Son Celebration. So let's put this one back together real quick. This one's hide and seek, if you're looking for this. And this one is Mother, Daughter, Son. Look at the quads. So you could cut those out and make these little journals with them. So pretty. Or you could leave them in. Doesn't matter. They're pretty either way. I love that. So that's autism. Autism symbol is the little puzzle piece. So that's cute. Very cute. And I like these muted colors. They're pretty. You can use those anywhere in your journals. Use them for backgrounds too. Very pretty. And I know these are maybe a little bit hard to see, but it's a pale pink with a little bit of pink in there, like a floral effect in it. And then that one's a little bit of a blue striped. Okay, that one again is Mother, Daughter, Son Celebration. And then this one, this is Mother, Daughter, Son Celebration, BKG, backing sheets, I think. So you could use these for backing sheets. Very pretty. Absolutely pretty. Look at that. Yeah, I definitely couldn't cut that up. Look. So pretty. You know, I'm having to stop on everyone and say so pretty. You guys know they're pretty. Don't have to tell ya. Did your daughter paint some of these, Terry? Am I talking about the right person? I think you said your daughter was an artist. Look at that. Okay. So that you could use for backing sheets or use them for fronts. It doesn't matter. They're all pretty. Mother, Daughter Celebration. Mother, Daughter, Son Celebration Brights. So those were pastels, I guess, and these are brights. Ooh, I love all that purple in there. Very pretty. These are gorgeous, Terry. Okay. So that was the brights. And then, let's see. She gave me the coupon code again. I guess she knows how I am. I lose things. This one is called, what is this one called? Let's see. Let's flip through here. This one, I think, is the First Easter faith-based kit, I do believe. That looks like what this one is. And this is gorgeous. So there's some of you that have been asking me about the faith-based kits. Here you go. Yeah, this is First Easter. beautiful. Wow. That is pretty, pretty. I love these journaling cards. All of that ephemera, so pretty. And there's the quads again. All right, so that is Terry's collection there that she has sent to us. So you guys go over and check her out. I promise you will not be disappointed. Love her kits. And like I said, I'll put her link and the discount code below, and you can go over and make your purchase and get a discount. All right, I have covered a few of these, but I'm going to cover these other two. And all I'm doing is just on the back side of the index card, I'm putting my glue on there. And then now these little cards are a little bit too tall, but I'm putting the bottom on first and then just cutting some of the sky off. That works. Like that. Well, look. See what I did? I just glued that one to this one. That was not a good thing. See, they're just a tiny bit too tall. And all I do is just put it back in my trimmer and then just trim that little tiny bit off. Normally, on most of them, it's just been that little bit of sky, so it doesn't hurt anything. Still pretty well intact. And I know this is not like earth-shattering or rocket scientists here, but this is the part that I have to do before I actually start putting a little journal together. I'm not sure yet how I'll bind this. I've been thinking of some different ways this morning, trying to figure it out. I had to go back for my 1-week check on my surgery and said everything looked great, that I'm right on schedule with my healing, and they've okayed me to go ahead and have my next one Tuesday morning. So I'm looking forward to getting that done and getting out of this contact. All right, I think I want this one to be my front. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, I think 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 sheets, and I think that's going to be enough of these for me to do what I want to do. Let's see, what else was I going to do on here? I also thought about pulling in some of these little doilies that we have. These are the 3, let's see, what size are they? They're approximately, 3-inch doilies. And we have them in pink, blue, brown, white. I think that's all the colors. I'm not sure, but you'll see them. I'll try to remember to link them below, but if I forget, just go over to the store and type in doily. Now, these are just, some of them are almost glued together, so you really have to watch, or you put a couple of different ones down. You put a couple down there. I think that one's apart, but I think this one is. Sometimes you can tell by feeling of it, and then other times you can't. So, there we go. So, what I thought I would do is, I don't want to cover up any of my little bunnies. So, I may end up putting some of these on the back. Like that. And just putting some little pieces there, and then let this still be journaling. And you could tuck a little bitty journaling card or something in there. So that's what I'm thinking about. But let's go through and see if we've got any of these that maybe we could put a little one on the corner somewhere. Now right here, that would work pretty good. Put a little one there, maybe. Oh yeah, I could put a little half of that one right there, and that would work. And we could have just a little tuck spot. So I'm just going to fold it in half. And then I'll just cut it right down the middle. So how are you guys? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slow process when you're having to have your house demolished, or at least half of your house. But, you know, it's one of those things that has to be done. I mean, life throws you curves. You just have to go with the flow, don't you? Nothing else you can do. I'm not going to sit around and cry about it. It's just things. So things can be replaced. Alright. Now I just glued across the bottom and just a little bit up the side, so we still have just a little tuck that we can tuck a little tiny card in there. And that's probably what we'll do. Oh, I had Terry's card. Alright, so I'm going to leave that like that. That one seemed awful thick. Nope, don't want to cover my bunnies. Now here we've got another spot that I think I could put another doily. So we'll just kind of play around with this a little bit today. Just because I have a little window of opportunity. The guys are gone. They actually was here working, and they got an emergency call just right down the road where a water line had ruptured and it had flooded 4 apartments already, and they couldn't find a shut-off valve to shut the water off, so it was still going. So they called all hands on deck, so they had to rush down there to try to get that solved, because at least our water is off and we're almost dried out. So, you know, that was a little bit more important before it fell on, you know, all the sheetrock and everything fell on somebody's head. So, alright, that one there. And then, don't know that I'll put anything on that one. And I really don't want to cover up my little basket there, so I may not put anything on that one. So these other pieces may go on the back, just to give the back a little bit of interest. And I don't know if I'll leave those for tucks or just glue them down. And then you'll have, if I glue them down, you won't have a tuck. If I don't, you'll have a little tuck. But you'll still have plenty of places to write. So that might be what I do. I'm just going to glue these down. I don't think we need too many tucks on the back of these. And there'll be lots more that we add to these as we go along. Add to the pages. Right now I'm just trying to get my pages done, and then we can always come back and add things too. Okay. And I'm just going to skip a couple and then put one down. So we'll skip that one. And then we'll do this brown one here. I still feel like there's 2 there. Someone said that when they got these packs, that they counted every one of them. Like, I don't do that because they're too hard for me to get apart. See, there was 2 still there. I don't count them all. They're, you know, they cut them all in one big chunk, so they're stuck together. Some of them almost feel like they're glued together. So I separate them when I get ready to use them, and that's it. See, I think those are cute on there. It's just a little added addition. Okay. So then we'll skip that one and we'll put this one here. And I've got more things that I want to include inside here too, other pages and things. So hang on and we'll get that done. Now I may grab another doily in a little bit because I think I've got, no, I actually have just right, just the right amount. Okay, so let's flip that back over. Now what I had thought was, and I had some of those out here just a minute ago and I don't know what I did with them. I did get a package from Triple V Vintage, Veronica. And Veronica, bless your heart, you spent all that time doing all of these, and when my flood came, they had brought my mail in and set it down. Evidently it got knocked off in the floor, some of my mail did, because my mail was laying in the water. So when my flood came, your package got destroyed just about. I did salvage all of the paper, but all of your design is gone just about, except just pieces. I will be using it, and I will be purchasing this paper because you was so sweet to send it to me, and then I didn't get to show it before it got ruined, and I am so sorry. I wished it had not. They told me that they had set all of my mail up on the bar in the kitchen, but evidently some of it slid because there was some of it laying off in the floor. But you can see there's some really beautiful designs in here, and I'm going to link her store below as well, and you guys go over and check this out. She was so sweet to make these and send them to me, and they're new designs. They're new doily designs. I don't know if you can see any part on these, but go over and purchase some from her. She was so sweet. I'm still going to be using these. I just they're just not going to have your beautiful design on them, and like I said, I apologize. I wish there was something I can do, but I will be ordering them, so I will be getting them. I just hadn't got them yet. There we go. Look at that. Pretty. See, some of them actually, when the ones that was in the very middle, they didn't get completely destroyed, but the ones that were on the outer edge, you know, they ended up nothing but just, I mean, I let them dry out and everything, so I'll be able to use them. This one's the only one that tore when I tried to pull it apart. So I am so sorry, Veronica, but I'll order that from you, I promise. And then she sent me these. These got water logged too, but they're still going to be where I can use them. But look at those designs on these, and these are index cards. I mean, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So I think I'm going to use a yellow, a green, and a pink on here, or in here I should say, and I'm going to just insert them in different places. And when I attach this together, when I attach my mini album, when I decide how I want to do my spine, then this will be attached in there as well. I may hinge this. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'm thinking of 3 or 4 different ways, but this is going to be an extra page. And see, you can journal on the back of it, so it's going to go like that. So I'm going to put that one there. I may have to pull one more. Let me see. Ooh, this one's going to be pretty right here between that, with that yellow on there. So we're going to do that one there. No, I think 3 of those is going to be okay. Then I can save some of the other ones for something else. Then I had this piece of paper that I stamped, and this is the front out of a book, I do believe. And I stamped this a while ago when I was showing one of the Tim Holtz stamps. I just stamped it on here, and then I tore this edge and this edge. And I thought I would just tear it in half and use it in there too. Just finding some different things that I can use to, let's go ahead and tear off these little top parts here. Just different things to fill up the little journal. So I don't want it to be so flat, and I don't want it to have just your, you know, these little pages in it. I want them to have other pages in there, other things going on. Alright, I'm just folding that so I can see where to tear. There we go. So then this will be put in here somewhere. And I think I'll put one of the little sheets right there. And we'll go back here and put one in there. See, that will attach as well, and you'll have journaling on the back. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Now I have grabbed a couple of my envelopes out of my stash, and I'm going to use these in here as well. Now these are a little bit too tall. So what I am planning on doing is I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to cut the first layer, the front, even with this back, and that'll make it the right height. And then this is going to be pockets, because we need some pockets, don't we? Let's see. See if I can get it lined up pretty well. And I will definitely use that so that doesn't get thrown away. I always use brown paper. Okay. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's going to make a nice pocket in there. And it will attach on the end, so it'll be a good size pocket too. So we'll be able to put quite a bit of goodies in there. I started to punch it, but I'm going to go ahead and cover it with some paper. And again, I'm going to grab some of Terry's paper. I'm thinking about this. Isn't that pretty? Cover it with some of her paper. Yeah, I think I'm going to use these two sheets to cover that with. Alright, I have pulled out a couple of different inks. I've got Picked Raspberry and Worn Lipstick, and I'm going to try to decide which one is going to work the best on here. While I'm cutting these, let me go ahead and close up my glue. Start with this one, and I am just going to mark it with my pencil. Sometimes I find that works better than me trying to measure. Alright, so we're going to cut a couple of pieces. Oh, that's pretty. That's going to be pretty. I may cover the other side with the different color, but I think I'll do, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do this one and this, because they're going to be in different places in the journal. So let's just put that down there and then mark this right at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece and then two of those, and we'll have the paper that we need to cover this with. Alright, I have my pieces cut. I'm going to try Worn Lipstick first, and we'll see. Oh yes, that's going to be the color. And this is an oxide, so to me that looks like I could just take a bite out of it. It's like a piece of candy. Okay, now we're ready to put this on. And I don't think there's up or down, but we're going to just put it on like it is. And I am using art glitter glue, but you could use Fairly Arts. I just used the one that's in front of my face at the moment. And I left this one open a little bit too long. But you can use either one. And we've got tons of both right now in stock. Don't know how long they'll last, but right now we do. There we go. Sometimes I leave them open a little bit long, and I shouldn't. But you know, I can't stop out and close it every time when I'm crafting, especially when I'm doing videos. If I did, the videos would be way too long, or I would be editing all night long to try to get all of the little pieces cut out. So I just leave it open until I think I better close it, and then I close it up. You can always just, if it does get stopped up and you can't get it unstopped with your pen, just take the top off and take it to your sink and wash it out with hot soap and water, and it'll be fine. I love that color with that. That's pretty. So you guys give me suggestions on how you think I should do the spine on this, because I have a lot of different things running around my head, but I'm not sure which one I want to use. I want to use something a little different. So give me your ideas on how you think I should do the little spine on this journal. Okay, that's that page, that one. I think I'll put a pocket maybe right here. That'll be a little pocket. Yep, we're open right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and punch my pull. It's just a 1 inch, actually this is a 1.5 inch circle punch is all that is. Alright, so that will go in there like that. And then the other one, I think I'll put it on back here. We have, and these are getting the pages done before the cover, but that's okay. So here are our pages. Now I'm going to ink around these as well, but I think I may use some different color inks. I think I may use some green around one of them, blue around one, pink around one. I don't know. I'll do that as I go through, and then that'll be a little page. This will be a page, and then that will be a page, and then a little pocket page. So you'll actually have a page and a pocket. And then, let's see, yeah, this one will go that way. That one, another little page, and then a pocket. Let's see, I think I want my pocket that way. And then another page, and then that's a page, and that. Isn't that cute? That's going to be sweet. I still want to put more in it. So what else can we find? Let's try to find something else. Okay, I told you not to throw these away, and you're about to find out why. We're going to do a pocket on a pocket. This is the pocket, and then we're going to use this, and we're going to put that down like that. I'm folding this little piece over just to give it a little bit more strength. And we're going to put that down like that, and that's going to be another little pocket. We have lots of little pockets in this guy. So I'm going to cut these two little pieces off because we don't need those right here on the end. I think I cut that crooked, but oh well. It will be fine. And then we'll glue this down. Now, I'm going to leave this piece on there because they're sticky under that. If you're afraid that that'll come off or whatever, you can take that off and put another little piece of paper on there, but I think it's going to be fine. I don't think it'll be a problem. And that goes just to the very end of that paper, which is great. I am going to just chop that little end off right there, a little bit straighter than what I had it. I'm going to cover these with paper and just decide what kind of paper I'm going to cover them with. Punch a little tiny pull in. Nope, let's cover it with paper first, Edith. You're getting cart before the horse. Let's do some of this little stripe paper. That's cute, isn't it? Yeah, let's put that on there. So I'm just going to glue it down and then trim around it. Maybe I can do that. I don't care if this, you know, if all of the edges show on this or not, because it's going to be just the right size. So I'm going to glue it down and then I'll trim it. There we go. And you know what? I think I'm going to put it in my trimmer and trim, because those edges of that envelope were not exactly straight, but I can straighten them up like this. There we go. Let's go ahead and trim it off down here. I know you've never seen a pocket made like this, have you? But you know, I like to use every piece of everything that I have, if I can. If there's a way to use it, use it. It's my motto. Uh-oh. That didn't cut too grand. Yes, I like that. I'm just going to go ahead and, since I have this ink out and ink around it, you could grab another ink and ink on there if you wanted, but since I have this one out available, we're just going to use it. And we're going to glue that down right there. Ooh. And try to drive our glue straight as we can, which is always a problem with me. Now, I didn't go ahead and cut a little pull in that, did I? But I don't think you really need it, because you can tell that's a little pocket. And we'll put some little tuck things in there and we'll embellish it. I'm not going to do a lot of embellishing today. We'll probably come back tomorrow and put the little spine on and do our embellishing. But let's go ahead and find the other pocket and we'll do one more of those. There we go. So let's go ahead and cut these little pieces off. We don't need them. And this is just that flap on the envelopes that I used to make the pockets. It's just that little flap at the top and the part that I cut off. Okay, now let's just go ahead and cover it, and then we'll trim the end like it needs to be trimmed. And I think I'm going to cover it in that same blue checkered or blue striped or whatever it's called. This has a little tiny bit of pink in it too. It's so pretty. I know you can't see that. Maybe if I hold it up, you can see the little flowers and things in there, and it's little tiny bits of pink and yellow. So pretty. You know, I can see all those colors now. Before, I couldn't see all that. I can actually see them now. And I'm going to be able to see them even better after next week. There we go. Let's trim it just a tiny bit more. And I didn't let my glue dry, so that's why the trimmer is not acting right. It's not the trimmer's fault, it's mine. Because I didn't let the glue dry, but you know, I'm always in a hurry. Oh yeah, that's gonna look cute on there. Are we gonna put it on the other side? No, let's put it on this side. That is gonna be sweet. And I gotta show y'all some trim. I don't think I showed you the trim that Terry sent along with this collection. Gotta show you that, but I'm gonna be using some of that in this journal. It's a little mini journal. So there is that, and then I'll show you the trim, and we'll be putting some of it on as we decide how we're gonna do the closure on here. Isn't this pretty? Look at that. That is gorgeous, Terry. And I'm thinking some of it's got to go right there, don't you? So let's just go ahead and do that before I change my mind. Now, if your little pieces of lace and trim that it's like this, if it frays really bad, just clip it off straight and then take a little bit of your art glitter glue or your Barely Arts, whatever, and put on the end of it and just let it dry and it'll stop it. I do that all the time. I don't heat it because me and fire, we don't work well together. We would light the house up, and that would be all that we'd need right now. Another disaster. So just put a little glue on it. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. I love it. And see right here, I'll just come back in with some of my art glitter because it dries clear and it doesn't leave a shine or anything like that. And I'll just put that right on the end because this trim, especially this in here, is easy to fray. So I'll do that, and then I'll just leave it and let it dry. And I got just a little tiny string hanging right there. I'll trim off. There we go. That is cute. Alright, let's go back to that other one. We may want to put a little piece of trim on that one too. Yes, we do. Now this glue that's in here is Fabri-Tac. I have a lot of people that ask about that. What glue do I have in that clear bottle? This is our Sugar Bell bottles, and that is Fabri-Tac. We have Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Fix. They both work basically the same way, except one of them is a little bit better on wood, if you're doing any kind of wood, than the other is, and that is Fabri-Fix. But I don't do a lot of wood in this, so I just use the Fabri-Tac. Okay, just kind of push it in when you put that on there. Kind of push all your little fray pieces in there, and that will be good to go. Isn't that cute? And we will be doing other things to it, but that's just what I've got to do right now. There. So now our little journal's getting a little chunky. I like that. Look at that. I want to put some lace and maybe some little pulls and things out here. Lots of different things I want to do. She also sent everything wrapped in this beautiful green and white baker's twine, so I'm going to be using some of that in there. Not sure how exactly yet, but we are. We're going to come back and do a lot of embellishing in here. We're going to make it nice and chunky, probably about like that. And then we're going to attach a spine on here somehow. So leave a comment below letting me know what kind of spine you would like to see me make and attach all of these together. And tomorrow we'll finish this little guy up. Alright, we will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Terry's link below, Terry's Paper Treasures. There's her card. And then there is the discount code, and I'll have all of that linked below. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.